Okay, Assalamualaikum and a good day. Today we will introduce our embedded system project, which is security system. So I am Muhammad Akmal Arif bin Muhammad Adam. My matric number is B0819100069. So here is other team member. Hello.
Hi,
Hello,
my name is Azrain Nazrin bin Azali. My matric number B0819102001.
and my name is Hari Izzuddin bin Rosdi. My matric number is B0819100057.
Okay. So we will proceed to introduction.
Okay, for the introduction, this is my introduction. Home protection and family safety are the primary purpose of a home security system. While this includes detecting burglary, a security system also detects a number of other threats, including smoke, fire, carbon monoxide, poisoning, and water damage. How does a security system work? Home security system work on the simple concept of securing entry points into a home with sensor that communicate with a control panel or command center installed in a convenient location somewhere in the home. Open space inside of homes can be secured with motion sensor. A motion sensor or motion detector is an electronic device that uses a sensor to detect nearby people or objects. Motion sensors are an important component of any security system. When a sensor detects motion, it will send an alert to your security system, and with newer systems, guide to your mobile phone.
So this is our flowchart. It begins with start, then we go to system startup. Then it will go to interrupt. If yes, the coding will go to motion sensor. If there is no motion detected, it will go to lock sensor. Then if the owner enter the correct pin, the system will disarm and end it. So we'll start again at start. Then the system start up. If the interrupt the output is no, it will repeat again at system startup. Then we'll go to motion sensor. Uh, if if there's a motion detected, it will trigger the LED lights and buzzer, hence notified the owner. Then the system start will repeat again. Then we'll go to lock sensor. If uh, if the lock sensor if the owner enter the wrong passcode, the alarm will be triggered.
Okay, for the system operation, okay, first is Arduino. Arduino is an open source electronic platform based on easy to use hardware and software. Arduino boards are able to read inputs like on a sensor, a finger on a button, or a Twitter message, and turn it into an output, activating a motor, turning on an LED, publishing something online. You can tell your board what to do by sending a set of instructions to the microcontroller on the board. To do so, you use the Arduino programming language based on wiring and the Arduino software IDE based on processing. Next. Okay, this is system operation for LCD. LCD liquid crystal display is a type of flat panel display which use liquid crystal in its primary form of operation. LEDs have a large and varying set of use case for consumer and business, as they can be commonly found in smartphone, television, computer monitors, and instrument panels. Next. Okay, this is system operation for keypad 4x4. Keypads are a great way to let users interact with your project. You can use them to navigate menus, enter password, and control games and robots. In this tutorial, I will show you how to set up a keypad on the Arduino. First, I will explain how the Arduino detect key presses. Then I will show you how to find the pinout of any keypad. As a simple example, I will show you how to print out the presses on the serial monitor and an LED. and an LCD. This 4x4 matrix keypad has 16 in push button contacts connected to row and column lines. A microcontroller can scan this line for a button press state. In the keypad library, the propeller sets all the column lines to input and all the row lines to input. After that, it checks the column line one at a time. Aku sama ni aku juga
Kau.
Okay. Okay, this is system operation for servo motor. The servo motor is a closed loop mechanism that incorporates positional feedback in order to control the rotational or linear speed and position. The motor is controlled with an electric signal, either analog or digital, which determines the amount of movement which represent the final common position for the shaft.
Next, system operation for LED. The Arduino communicates with modules and sensors by switching on and off electrical current. It is very similar to the ones and zeros in binary code. When current is switched on, it is known as a high signal that is comparable to the one in binary code. When the current is switched off, there is a low signal, which is similar to zero in binary code. Next is system operation for buzzer. Buzzer is normally used for given some indication, and normally this indication is kind of a warning. Proteus has a built-in component for buzzer, and it is animated component means it gives a sound beep when it is turned on. Next is system operation for resistor. A resistor is a passive two-terminal electrical component that implements electrical resistance as a circuit element. In electronic circuits, resistors are used to reduce current flow, adjust signal level, and to divide voltage, bias active elements, and terminate transmission lines, among other uses. Next is PIR sensor. A PIR sensor is a passive infrared sensor that recognizes infrared light emitted from nearby objects. The passive infrared sensor does not radiate energy to space. It receives the infrared radiation from the human body to make an alarm. Any object with temperature is constantly radiating infrared rays to the outside world. PIR sensors are also known as PID or passive infrared detectors. Thus, the PIR sensor can detect infrared radiation that is emitted by particles. Generally, PIR can detect animal or human movement in a requirement range, which is determined by the spec of the specific sensor. Next is system operation for button. Just like doorbell, switches push to on type of switches are available in Proteus. In domestic application, they are used as doorbell switches, whereas in industries they are used as start and stop switches in various control panel wirings like relay, latching, for example, a motor starter. Switches can be found in Proteus software under library, category switches, and relays. Remember to select active components so that the simulator provides real-time interface during simulation. So now I will pass to Akmal to explain the circuit and the coding.
Okay, hello. So here is our programming and our schematic. So first, we are using liquid. So we declare the liquid crystal. Then we declare our keypad. We are using 4x4 keypad. So usually the maths calculation on plus, minus, multiplies, and divide we are using by change by to A, B, C, D. Then we declare connected on pin 2, 3, 4, 5 on row pin, and column pin 9, 8, 7, and 6. So then we are initialize the existence of class new keypad. So our access code are 1111 4 times 1. Then input counter are 0. Then input maximum count are 4. So the maximum password are 4. Then our LED pin are on 11 and 13. So next we are going to set on the, okay, that's all. There are more coding down there. So we will proceed to the simulation. Okay, so here is when the system are disarmed. So the red LED will still like turn on. Okay, so we will enter the pin. Okay, so we need to press the star first, then enter the pin, then hashtag. Okay, so the system are disarmed. Okay, so I will show how the PIR sensor is used. So the red LED is still turning on, and we want to enter the pin. First turn on, we will turn on the button. So the button is turning on. So the display will show the system are armed. And then we show. Lagi sekali. One more take. Okay, first, okay, so we will proceed to the PIR sensor. So the system, here is the PIR sensor. So the red LED will still turn on, and the LCD will show the system still disarm. So we want to disarm, we need to key in the pin. So we using by keypad, and the LCD will show arm. So we will show by pushing the button, we will see the LED green turn on. Okay, so the when the LED are turn on, the meaning there has no motion detected by PIR sensor inside the house. So there are safety to enter the house. Safe to enter the house. Okay, so when the LED green are turning off, they are not safe to enter the house because they have some motion detected by PIR sensor. So I will proceed to the PowerPoint.
So, as for a conclusion, as property crime rate continue to go up year to year, so will demand for new and improved ways to protect our home. Home security devices are one of many things homeowners can do to improve their peace of mind as you build a comprehensive security system that is integrated into your house automation. You should use different types of sensors and detectors in different areas. Your hallways, bedrooms, and living rooms might have motion detectors installed, while your outer windows may have both contact sensors and glass breaking sensors installed. Unlike many other types of sensors, which can be handheld or isolated, motion sensors are typically embedded systems with three major components: sensor unit, an embedded computer, and hardware, or the mechanical component. That's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a
Thank
nice day.
you.
Thank you.